Welcome back to Wine and Crime and our active cold case series, where we dig into the missing, the mysterious, and the far from closed. Today's story isn't just one cold case, it's two. A mother and her 15-year-old son disappear from their home in Alabama. No goodbyes, no signs of travel, no digital trail, just silence, paint, fire, and a man who knows more than he's saying. This is the story of Susan Osborne and Evan Chartrand. It's Memorial Day in Holtville, Alabama, a quiet, wooded town not far from the Coosa River. Susan Osborne, 42, and her teenage son Evan live in a modest home on Waterview Lane, off Highway 111. They share the house with Susan's second husband, Jerry Osborne, her partner of 4 years. No one saw Susan or Evan after that day. Not neighbours, not co-workers, not friends, and what's even more chilling, no one even realised they were missing for 2 full months. On July the 29th, Susan's family, who lived out of state, called the police. She hadn't texted, hadn't called. Her cherished dogs were found in a shelter, her car still parked in the driveway, and she had left behind her daughter. When police spoke to Jerry Osborne, he had a story. He said Susan left him on May the 29th, that a man picked her up and she was gone. The next day, Jerry claims the same man came back. He says that man removed furniture and some belongings. But Susan's car? Still there. Her phone? Dead. Her credit cards? Never touched again. And Evan? A 15-year-old boy who never showed up for his dental surgery, never picked up his prescriptions, and never enrolled in school again. Just gone. Here's where it gets darker. When authorities returned to the house, they found that Jerry had completely remodeled it. Floors replaced, walls repainted. His reason? He said Susan spray-painted vulgar things on the walls before she left. So naturally, he tore up all the hardwoods and carpeted everything. Authorities found 20 potential bloodstains throughout the home. DNA tests were sent out, but to this day, there's been no public update on what those samples revealed. Neighbours reported something else, something hard to ignore. That summer, Jerry burned several pieces of furniture in his yard. No explanation, no witnesses to stop him. And remember, the house had a full security system. Cameras at every entrance, every angle. But all footage from the week Susan and Evan vanished? Gone. Jerry said he brought a new system on June the 1st, just days after the disappearances. The footage? Conveniently erased. Shortly before she vanished, Susan discovered something that rattled her to her core. She found online escort ads. Gay escort ads, and recognised Jerry's tattoos in the photos. She emailed her best friend about it, told her not to mention it in texts. Jerry had started reading those. Susan believed he was escorting, and she was considering leaving. But then she changed her tune, told her friend she and Jerry had worked things out, said she still loved him. It was all very sudden and unsettling. Did she feel watched, pressured, or scared? We may never know. Susan left behind her daughter. She abandoned her dogs, and she cut off all communication with the family she had been in constant contact with. Evan didn't run away. He was scheduled to start his sophomore year that fall. He had medical needs, routines, a life. The only person who stayed behind was Jerry. Jerry Osborne is considered a person of interest in the disappearance of Susan Osborne and Evan Chartrand, but to this day, no arrests have been made and no charges filed. And the silence, it's still deafening. There's no digital traces, no confessions, and no answers. But someone, somewhere knows what happened on Waterview Lane. Did you know Susan or Evan? Did you live near Highway 111 in Holtville? Did you see smoke rising from a fire pit that summer or furniture dragged outside? Did you hear something from someone who knows Jerry? Or maybe you saw something you didn't think mattered? Please, don't stay silent. If you have any information, contact the Elmore County Sheriff's Department. The contact information is in this video. Someone out there knows what happened to Susan and Evan. And remember, silence is complicity.